It is paradoxical. Most people wear crosses in the American culture. Those people have nothing to do with Jesus, much alone to follow his footsteps. In fact, more gangsters wear crosses than Christians. In the hip-hop culture, it is also surprising how the symbol of the cross is so popular. And I did not notice it until my younger brother pointed that out to me. And he even says that they have a name for those big crosses. They call them bling bling, right? I didn't know. So in the hip-hop culture, a lot of people have bling blings, big bling blings. Whether or not they know what does that mean, but they like it. Now I know you must have heard it before. You have, grandson and nephews. So you must have heard the word before. And those kind of like big chains, those bling bling.
One thing that I found very interesting with St. Mary's is the potentials. The potentials, like St. Mary is like a giant is sleeping. And when you come, it's not a big church that is overfilled anyways. But the things that people can do, I mean, the human resources, all the people that can find here and capable people to help do things. St. Mary's has something unique about it. You may call something in the last minute, and then you have you're worried that maybe whether it happened or not, and then as you know, bam, it happens. So that's something that I find very unique about St. Mary's, that you have some help somewhere that you're not even expecting, and they come at any opportune time. The church is not about doing mass inside of the walls. I think the needs of the community in which the church is located, is as urgent as doing the service for the people you are serving. But in a very short future, and I will be discerning and studying, observing the needs to see how we can address those.
I've been with St. Mary's since about 3 years old. My mother came to church here when I was young. So that means 5 generations of my family have gone to church here. Okay. So I am next to the youngest out of 11 children. I have a twin. And she just loved St. Mary's with all her heart. So if she loved it, we had to love it. And our family truly loves St. Mary's. Right now we have a beautiful community garden that we have going on. And I think it has drawn so many people to us. Even if they just come by and just take a look. But when they come and take a look and see, pull a weed, plant a flower, we're just hoping that they get the desire to want to come inside and see what's going on also. So I do think this is about the 3rd year with our garden. It's beautiful to see the people out there working, don't belong here, but they come and they work. So in time, it's God's time. So God's time, we just hope they all come and serve with us here at St. Mary's.
I was confirmed about a year ago right here. The deacon came down, I believe, for it. You could tell with our mission statement, that's our focus now. We're trying to bring people in, the de-churched, people who just haven't gone to church ever really, try to bring them into our community. I would say my skill is technology, and that's why I record the sermons and upload them so they could play it to the sick and shut in at nursing homes and so on. And also I manage the church website and keep events posted there. I just like the strong tradition. It feels like a close-knit community. Like I know everyone in here. I've like grown up around them. It's just, I couldn't imagine going anywhere else at this point.
By next Advent, I would like to see that we've done 3 or 4 major things where we invite the community. So one of the things that I had in mind is that the disease of diabetics, is ravaging African American community. A lot of people is having diabetics, either from bloodline or by not eating properly. This is something that we think that we may do. Since we have a nurse in the congregation, we have someone that's been licensed by the state of New Jersey, not even the county, as a presenter about diabetes, raise awareness. So we have those resources. We're going to try to see if we can invite the community of where St. Mary is to raise awareness about diabetes and what is killing people in the community. And the second thing that we are also thinking of doing, as you know, the political situation in our country. St. Mary has a lot of Hispanics. I think we're thinking of having a conference where someone can advise people who are undocumented how they're supposed to behave, or should the immigrations officers show at their door if they have their loved ones that been taken or stuff like that. What's the first step? What are they supposed to be doing? Those are the things that we're thinking of doing to reach out to the community we are in, because a lot of people are scared. But we have an after-school program here that used to be overflowed with people. So with the ascension of President Trump in power, those people, they just went into hiding. So no wonder how they live now, how they're living. So that's been an issue. And we are trying to see if we can reach out to those people to say the church is there for them. And by doing so is to tell them this is your right and this is what you can do should something come to your family, and how the church can assist.